Today, what our focus is going to stay on is ourselves. And this is so important and very much on purpose, because early on in any kind of therapy, for example, or any kind of discussion I would be having with someone about relationships, the first piece is us. What we want, what we're looking for, what our life is like, what's happening, what's preventing us from being in healthy relationships, what's getting in the way of the relationships we're already in. What is really important is that we are integrated in the sense that what others see is what's really going on. And so what happens is often what others see may be very different from what's going on because we're guarded, we isolate, we are shy, we don't openly share our opinions, or the opposite, we're very defensive. And so what people see is a lot more aggression, where what's really happening for us is a lot of vulnerability. And so what's really important is for us to be able to integrate what's happening on the outside of us with what's happening on the inside of us. And we call that transparency. I think it's really important to be able to assess where you're at, and if you're not where you'd like to be, or if you're not fully integrated, why that is. Why is how other people see you so very different than what's going on for you internally? And why is it so difficult to really accept that part of you and those characteristics about you that are much more like who you are? Why was that difficult? These are the areas that I want to focus on. Family. What are your relationships already like with your family? Is there a lot of conflict? Does it take up a lot of your time? Do you have children that take up a lot of your time and their schedules tend to be chaotic? Do you have parents who are aging and you're taking care of them, or that simply require and demand a lot of your time? What is your health like? Your physical health? How is that impacting your relationship if it is? How is your own emotional stability and your sleep and your psychological stability? How are you doing? Have you been depressed? Have you been anxious? What have been some characteristics and some experiences that are going on for you that could be impacting your partnership? And some of the other things that we look at are your self-esteem with regards to and how you feel about your career and some of the roles that you play in your life. Are you in transition? Are you currently starting a new job, or are you trying to end a new job? Are you content in the work that you're doing? Are you being paid what you feel like you deserve to be paid? What kinds of things are supporting you in your stability, and what kinds of things might be hindering your own well-being and your own stability that pulls stress into the relationship you're in? And obviously, it's the tip of the iceberg. There might be other things going on for you. What we can begin doing is discussing how we can begin developing and tweaking things a little bit to create some balance that eases you up a little bit to be able to focus on your relationship a little more.